Hey, I just wanted to take a moment and send a message to everybody again today, considering it's such an incredibly beautiful day out here today. And, as I've been walking around and just taking it in, just enjoying all of it, with completely empty streets, leaving just me and the trees and nature and all of its beauty all around us, or all around me right now, as I keep getting drawn to the magical importance of your word and of vigilance with your word. You see, we've all heard that, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God and was God. But what does this mean exactly, right? You see, our word is the way in which we transfer our energy, our emotions, our thoughts, and our will into the consciousness of another person. This is just magic, just straight up. It's not black or white magic. It's just a magic transference of energy. That's all that's taking place. Every time that we talk to one another or listen to one another, we're exchanging our universal life force one with another, then colored by a specific vibration according to the patterns, thoughts, and beliefs of our mind. So the way that this happens too is that the more those energies received, the more something is heard, the more something is repeated. What happens is that this message is then received by the subconscious, and it multiplies. And it multiplies again and again and again. And once it's multiplied to a certain point of composite momentum, this energy then moves from being just a word, just a thought, just an idea, and becomes an action. So, therefore, one of the most important tools for any magician, anyone, considering that we are all magicians, we are all the creators of our universe, and we create it constantly through what we talk about and what we think about and what we do, is to be able to identify exactly who you are and who everybody else is within this field. Are these your thoughts that you're speaking about and transmitting and spreading? Or are they somebody else's thoughts? Are you transferring and spreading a message that you truly believe in? Or are you spreading messages and energies which you've taken on from outside stimuli? Those multiply within you and then continue to spread those ideas from that original source out into everybody else in the collective field. You see, that's the tricky thing about black magic, is that it works exactly the same way as the magic of the light. Ideas are transferred in the exact same ways, but we've become so accustomed to the use of magic to get us to do things through advertising, through our media, through our news, through our social media, through our phones. And we're constantly receiving these magical transferences of energy from our environment around us. And these magical transferences of energy get us to do all sorts of things. I go and buy a cheeseburger, or order a pizza, which, in some cases, these are sort of harmless uses of magic. They're used, to create money for the company that's using this advertising to do so. But then the same method can also be used to spread fear. And this, is what propaganda is. This is what, these messages of fear and panic and devastation are just these transferences of magical energy that is constricting and restricting your expression and your flow. That's all it is. And once you recognize that these messages and these fears are coming from outside of you and not from within you, you have power over them and you are no longer subject to them. You can begin to transfer your own message and your own energy into the world without regard to the circumstances and situations supposedly inflicted upon us by this system. The world right now is more beautiful than it's ever been, and everything about it is going to keep flowering and growing more and more beautiful, which is going to cause this system to clamp down harder and harder and harder upon it as it struggles to hang on to, its grasp of control over us. But the truth is that the new earth is already rising. And this new life that we're all going to live is going to be according to our spirits and our energy, and have nothing to do with anything we have to do. But it's all going to be a celebration of everything we get to do and get to express and get to create, because this world is absolutely beautiful beyond belief, and it's time that we embrace it.